Welcome to the highlights programme for day one of the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games here in Azerbaijan. In today's programme we'll focus on handball, artistic gymnastics, water polo, boxing, tennis, shooting, weightlifting, judo, swimming and karate. So, get ready for lots of action. Better weather than yesterday here in Baku, the cold and rain of the opening ceremony has given way to sunshine and summer. But first, a look back at yesterday's opening ceremony as we bring you the best moments. The opening ceremony for the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games took place in the 65,000-seater Baku Olympic Stadium at 10 p.m. local time. The Parade of Nations was a lively and exciting event. 54 nations marching into the Olympic Stadium. There was a great list of flag bearers, including those who'd won medals at the Olympics. The theme of the ceremony was the story of a young girl, Mina, and her kite. Her kite took her on a journey of discovery as she explored the Islamic Golden Age and learned about religion, trade, travel, literature, astronomy and science. She encountered some of the greatest achievements of the Islamic world and was protected on her journey by the simurg, a mythological bird from Islamic legend which came to her rescue when she was in danger. The celebration was of the land of fire, of some of Baku's most famous monuments and landmarks, and of the Islamic world, with wonderful set pieces and choreography. At the end of Mina's journey, she returned to Baku reunited with her grandfather, with a newfound appreciation for her home. Spectacular fireworks spelled out Baku 27 in the night sky over the city to begin the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games.
After the spectacular opening ceremony, let's hear what some of the athletes had to say.
I like this show and I am very happy to be here. It's amazing and like this city, Baku, is good. It's very amazing.
Actually, the show was really great. We were like really we were enjoying that show actually, and yeah, we are lucky that we are here.
It's good. We like it.
Yeah.
It's a good ceremony. Yeah.
Good, very good, Azerbaijan. Very good, very good. Thank you. Very good.
Yeah, I like it too much. Yeah, thank you. All right.
We appreciate the hospitality here, and then yeah, we actually love being in Azerbaijan.
I mean, it's good. I mean, we just watched the opening ceremonies. We loved it. The show was very good. The place is very good. It is our first time in Azerbaijan, so we love the people here.
We like it very much. Azerbaijan did good job, really. It's fantastic, really.
we really enjoyed it. We had very good results in it, so we're really looking forward to this games, and especially like it's in a beautiful country and everything is so great, so organized, and we're enjoying it very much.
Love. It's very good. It's very fantastic.
I think it's one of the best best Islamic opening ceremony, and it's contain a lot of themes and ideas. I like it.
Yeah, good. Fantastic. Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, on to handball now, and the women's semi-final match between Azerbaijan and Uzbekistan. A lively start from Uzbekistan, opening the scoring in the very first minute through Kalmurantova. At the halfway point of the first period, the game was even, with both sides doing particularly well. Next match up, Cameroon with Turkey on the break. 2-point score. Match finishing here with a good win for Turkey, 34-18. Iraq and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the second match in the men's volley, with a great score here. Partway through the first half, it was difficult to separate the two teams, but it was Saudi Arabia who went on into the break with the noses in front. Match finishes with a convincing win. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia 28 and Iraq 4. Algeria-Turkey. Algeria's Corey levelling the score. Within 5 minutes of the play, Turkey's Setin Çelik and Ramazan Doğan were once again in form as they led Turkey into the first half lead with 14 points to 9. Second half was no different, with Turkey staying ahead and Algeria battling, but to no avail. Final score 26-24.
Artistic gymnastics began today with qualification for the all-around and apparatus finals also serving as the team competition. 6 teams in the men's competition and 3 in the women's over the next 2 days. Let's start with a look at the men's floor. Ferhat Arıcan first, who kept his tumbling secure to score a 13.2. Now Murad Akarzayev with easily the best floor routine of the day, scoring a 14.5. Good height on the tumbling from the gymnast, who's been regularly placing in the top 10 at FIG World Cup events this year. And a big celebration too. So confirmation of the 8 qualifiers for the floor final. The men's rings was a strong competition indeed. Benchi Talas of Azerbaijan working hard to keep his handstand still. And then hitting a clean dismount to score 14.7. Ibrahim Jolak looking really impressive here, so controlled in the handstand. and scoring a 15.05, getting a warm response from the fans in the National Gymnastics Arena too. The qualifiers then for the floor final. Bayramov in 7th, missing out as there are already 2 Azerbaijani gymnasts in the final. The final piece of apparatus for the men today, parallel bars. Again, Ibrahim Jolak with a clean routine and straight lines to score 14.05. And followed by his fellow Turkish gymnast Ferhat Alican with straight legs coming up here in the manner. And an effective dismount too to score 14.25. This time it's Azargayev in 6th, who misses out on a final spot because of the performances of Bayramov and Talas. For women, the vault. Marina Nekrasova getting good height and a good line to score a 13.8. Vault specialist Oksana Chusovitina of Uzbekistan narrowly ahead though, with the second vault that scored 9.25 to give her a total of 13.825. The 41-year-old showing why she's the only gymnast ever to appear in 7 consecutive Olympic Games. Chusovitina the top qualifier then, with 2 Azerbaijani gymnasts behind her. The uneven bars, the second and final piece for women today. Demet Mutlu of Turkey with a secure-looking Kachev. Her routine scoring her 12.25. And this stumble on the dismount proving important. Home gymnast Yulia Inchina delivered a less difficult routine but had a higher execution score. A clean toe-on release with counter movement to the high bar. Though she also scored 12.25, she finishes first as a result of that higher E-score. So there are the qualifiers. 2 gymnasts not making the final due to the rule of 2 for each nation. Water polo now, and Turkey played Indonesia at the 560-seater water polo arena in a match in the group stage. Turkey utterly dominant in this match, winning 21-4 with Atamer Al-Bayrak scoring 4 of their goals and 2 other players getting 3 each. In the second contest of the day, Azerbaijan faced Iran, also in the preliminary round. Azerbaijan led 5-4 at the end of the first quarter, but 4 goals out of 4 shots from a very efficient Amir Hossein Kehani helped Iran to turn the game around and win 16-10.
Crystal Hall 2 sprung into action once more with the second day of boxing. Our first match is in the men's light flyweight 49 kilo division in the preliminaries session 2. In the red we have Tolagahan Ozak of Turkey, and in the blue Ahmed Amarasafi of Iran. Both fighters exchanging good strikes and jabs and crosses, but it is Ahmad and Marasafi of Iran, who takes the win with a points decision. The next match up is again in the 75 kilogram category, this time with Saeed Shahin Musava of Iran in the red and Tuznabi in the blue. Great strike there from the left hand of the Turkish fighter. Both fighters exchanging glove to glove, standing toe to toe. Kulmat just moving back slightly out of the way, but he takes the win on a points decision. Third match of the categories. This time it's between Azerbaijan and Guyana. Guyana in red, Azerbaijan in blue. Carmen Sakasarvili defeated his earlier opponent. The referee just separating the fighters, and the win goes to the Azerbaijan, Kamran Shakazvali.
At the Baku Tennis Academy, Azerbaijan played Qatar in the men's team competition. 21-year-old Orkan Manafli began the session by playing 24-year-old Musa Shanan Zayed, a player more experienced in doubles with 40 wins on the ITF circuit. However, the Qatari coped well as a singles player here. He broke Manafli's serve in the third game of the first set, got the double break in the fifth to take the first set 6-2. The second set, much the same, with Manafli dropping serve in the first and third games. The final score therefore 6-2, 6-3 to Qatar. The second match on centre court was Filip Nikolic versus Mubarak Shanan Zaid. Nikolic needing to get the win in order to keep the tie live going into the doubles. But another straight sets victory, with Zaid taking the contest 6-4, 6-2 to put the tie beyond doubt. The doubles contest saw Rasul Gojaev and Filip Nikolic take on Musa Shanan Zayed and Abdullah Shanan Al-Hassari. The pair from Qatar had teamed up before in the Davis Cup Asia-Oceania Group 3 tie against Lebanon. Perhaps this knowledge helped them to secure a straight sets win 7-5, 7-3 with a thumping shot down the line. Qatar winners then 3 without reply. On to medal action. The women's 10-metre air rifle final followed with a format that the men's event would also use. A first round of 2 lots of 5 shots before the elimination round. The battle for gold was a tight one, with a guaranteed top spot for Iran. Najez Emamgoli Nejad Andevari facing teammate Elahe Ahmadi.
Really strong scoring. Her nearest competitor. For the next competition shot, low. Start.
It was Andevari who secured the gold, despite a strong last 2 rounds from Ahmadi, who took silver. Bronze for Sakina Mamedova of Uzbekistan. Confirmation there of the results. Najez Emamgoli Nejad Andevari taking the gold. The men's 25-metre centre-fire pistol also took place on day 1 of the games, an event that involves a precision stage and a rapid fire stage. And it was an incredibly tight competition in the battle for gold. Both Ruslan Lunev of Azerbaijan and Yusuf Dikech of Turkey finished the final round on 581 points. The separation criteria used here is how many inner 10 shots the competitors scored. So with a score of 25 shots inside the mark, Lunev took the gold and Dikesh, who had 18, the silver. Muhammad Khalil Akhtar of Pakistan received the bronze with a score of 5.77. Well, the very first medal of the Games came at the start of the day in the men's 10-metre air rifle. The competition followed an elimination format. The lowest scoring of the 8 finalists eliminated after each round of 2 shots. The battle for gold was between Mohammed Rabi Hassan Munna of Bangladesh and Ömer Akun of Turkey, the only 2 competitors to hit maximum 10.9s. It was the Turkish shooter who secured the first gold of Baku 2017 with a final score of 249.8 to Munna's 245.5. The bronze medal going to Saidkon Sufyudinov of Uzbekistan with 224.1. The last shooting final of the day would be the women's trap, a very different discipline from the air rifle and pistol events, but still using an elimination format. The final 2 competitors were Shafag Amrahova of Azerbaijan and Nihan Gurer of Turkey. Gurer ultimately taking the gold with a score of 41 out of a maximum of 50. Gurer then with the gold, Amrahova with the score of 37, giving her the silver. Khulud Hassan Al Khalaf of Qatar was some way behind the front 2, took the bronze with a score of 29.
Transition to power now, and a chance to get the latest from the weightlifting arena located in the Shevalan district of Baku. The venue is a home to the national Azerbaijani women's weightlifting team and is also used for local weightlifting competitions. Here we have Amin Boujadia from Tunisia with an overall score of 254 kilograms. Here we see the clean and jerk. Yeah, 138 kilos, 141 he failed at, but his highest score in his 3rd and final lift was for 141 kilos. And here we have the eventual gold medalist, Suramat Weoyu of Indonesia, with an overall lift of 261 kilograms. And up it goes. Delight from the coaches. Time to celebrate with the medals. Next up, we have the women's 48 kilogram. And first we have Karakol Gamaz of Turkey with the clean and jerk. That's the clean. This is the jerk. 90 kilos, 93 kilos she failed at, but she overcame that with a final score. Erdogan Said of Turkey lifts 166 kilograms. Incredible power and strength. And in this particular discipline, the clean and jerk, it's a 92 kilogram lift. But the gold medalist, Agustina Sriwayani of Indonesia. Overall lift, 186 kilograms. Her first lift was 100 kilograms, her second 106. And this secured her the gold medal. Great result and incredibly powerful. This time we have the women's minus 58 kilogram, and this is the eventual winner, Tandagi Bedina. Her lifts of 100 kilos, 102 kilos and 106 kilos puts her in the gold medal position. Silver medal to Safri Jewel and the bronze to Amayova Sabina. Now on to the martial art of karate, the Japanese fighting system. Features in the 1250-seater, completely packed out Baku Sports Hall, located in Baku Boulevard. First match up here is Turkish Serap Ozlik. Her opposition, Aliyev Narana of Azerbaijan. See here, in karate it's allowed to wear the hijab, but only for females, and the referees are allowed to as well. The signal that we're just seeing here is for passivity. That's for both these competitors failing to engage. Just testing each other. See there, Nazrin just trying a roundhouse kick. The referee now giving both of them another warning for passivity. Have to go, but there's the Jodan. Roundhouse kick, the Mawashi Geri from Nasrin. Once more, Jodan Geri. Turkish fighter Serap Ozlik has been world champion in the past, and both of these have been active in the Karate One Premier League. Took place most recently in Rabat in Morocco. There's the Jordan Morashi again. The referee, because it's a draw at the end of the match, a 0-0 score, the referee will call for a hante, and the judges have a split decision. 3 of them going for Nasrin and 2 going for Serap Ozlik of Turkey. So the gold medal goes to Dosti Nasrin of Iran. Our second match is in the female minus 55 kilogram in red for Azerbaijan. We have Turkey in red, Turkey in blue, and Ayat Kaya in blue, Sadarin Saymatov in red of Uzbekistan. Again, a quiet match at the start. Neither of the competitors wanting to get a Senchu advantage, Senchu being an advantage that is scored if there is a point unopposed by the fighters. But once more there's a passivity for failing to engage. This Seymatov just trying with that high roundhouse kick, the Mawashigeri. Just the crowd trying to get behind both these fighters and wanting them to engage in the match a little more. Now the Senchu advantage, if it's an unopposed score, is kind of a double-edged sword, because if you do go behind, it does encourage the other person that they have to make the attack. There seemed to be a technical issue with the clock, and there was an opportunity here for the coach to put in a video review request, which is what was going on, and the video review didn't take place in the first time. But here we have a Jodan Mawashigeri from Seymatov, who has won many championships, including the World Championships in the past. Seymatov is now 3 points clear, and that will be enough for him to take the match. So, Saridin Seymatov of Uzbekistan overcomes his opponent. This time it's the minus 55 kilogram between Ilya Gazemov of Azerbaijan, her opposition Yasmin Attia of Egypt. On paper, Attia is a stronger fighter, but the powerful Azerbaijan karate squad who've been developing over the years, particularly behind the amazing Rafael Agayev, who has amassed some 13 European titles. Just seeing Attia trying that Jodanzuki, but she steps back out of the area and she'll be warned for that. And not a great deal between either of these competitors at this stage. They're holding on and they aren't allowed to do that, so the referee may penalise them, and he's chosen to do so with Aya Gasimova of Azerbaijan. Female matches in karate are for 2 minutes. There's a Jodan Mawashigeri from Attia. She's hoping to secure the point, but it's a Hante decision, and the win goes to Egypt's Yasmin Attia. Our last match here for the male minus 67 kilogram is from, in red, Ben Khaled. His opposition in blue, Bashar Al-Naja. Al-Naja representing Jordan, Ben Khaled of Algeria. Ben Khaled just tries him with a low, it's not actually a kick to the chin, but it's an attempt to sweep or to off-balance his opponent. Men's matches in Kumite are for 3 minutes. And karate has been included in the 2020 Olympic program for Tokyo, and next year it will be part of the Youth Olympic program in Azerbaijan, in South America, Argentina. in Buenos Aires. And Azerbaijan's team will most certainly be looking to attend, as indeed will the competitors from Jordan and Algeria. All of these matches are proving to be really quite tight. But there's a Jordan Mowashigeri from Ben Khaled. But as he did so, he stepped outside of the tatami, so he'll have a warning, which is a keikoku, second level of category 2. On this occasion, he stumbles out of the area, and that's deemed to be as a result of his opponent's attack. There's a really fast Jodanzuki from Bashar Al-Jarab, going to receive a Yuko score. And despite Ben Khaled putting his opponent under pressure, it is indeed Al-Jarab that takes the win with a 2-point score.
Seven finals took place today in the swimming at the Baku Aquatic Centre. We'll start with a look at the 200 metres backstroke for men. The first final that took place today. Algeria's Abdella Arjoun and Indonesian flag bearer Gedesiman Sudartawa were the joint fastest qualifiers. However, the final itself was a different story. It was Ege Baser of Turkey who secured the gold by almost 2 seconds. The battle for silver was tight between Indonesia's Ricky Anggawijaja and Arjoun. Arjoun just taking it by 0.14 of a second. Bronze then for Ricky Anggawijaja, silver for Abdella Arjoun of Algeria, and gold for Ege Baser of Turkey. The women's 200 metres medley was the second final in the pool. And a clear winner in this one. Victoria Zeynep Güneş of Turkey far ahead. But the race for the rest of the medals was between 3 swimmers. Gizem Bozurt of Turkey and the 2 Indonesians Ressa Dewi and Azahara Permatani. It was Dewi who won the race for silver, with Bozurt having to settle for bronze and Permatahani missing out in 4th place. Bronze then for Turkey's Gizem Bohat, silvers for Indonesia's Ressa Dewi, and gold for Victoria Güneş and Turkey. Next to go, the competitors in the men's 400 metre freestyle. Kader Getrig Bakla of Jordan was the fastest qualifier, a fraction over 4 minutes. What a final it was. As close as it comes. The main fight was between Bakla and Afla Prawiya of Indonesia. A photo finish this for gold, with Bakla getting the touch by just 1/100th of a second. Prawira beating out Kaan Özkan of Turkey, who took the bronze. The winning time, 3:55.37, with a silver medal swim of 3:55.38. Bronze for Kaan Özkan of Turkey, silver for Afla Prawira of Indonesia, and gold for Kader Getrig Bakla of Jordan. The women's 800 metres freestyle final. Not much time for Ressa Dewi to recover here. The Indonesian having already won a silver in the 200 medley. And it would be another silver for Dewi, touching the wall a second and a half behind Suad Nefisa Cherati of Algeria, who took the gold. Another medal though for Indonesia in the pool in this race, with Dewi's teammate Raina Ramdani finishing just ahead of Ecem Donmez of Turkey. Bronze for Raina Ramdani, silver for Ressa Dewi of Indonesia, with gold for Suad Nefisa Cherati of Algeria. On to the women's 50 metres breaststroke. And joy for Turkey in this event as their strong day in the pool continued. The race for the gold here was between Gulsen Beste Samanci, Victoria Zenebunes and Indonesia's Anandia Evato. And it was the Indonesian who had to settle for bronze as Samanci took gold and Gunesh the silver. Samanci with a winning time of 31.89, 3/10 ahead of her teammate. Bronze then for Anandia Evato of Indonesia, silver for Victoria Zeynep Gunes and gold for Gulsen Beste Samanci, both of Turkey. The next final of the day was the men's 50 metre breaststroke. Starting to develop a bit of a theme here, Turkey on form yet again. Enjoying a terrific session in the pool on this first day of finals, with another 1-2 for the European nation. Demir Asatoy delivering a strong swim to narrowly beat Hussein Emre Sachi on the line. But watching the race for bronze, that was the really interesting one. Indra Gunawan and Azad Albarezi inseparable at the wall, with the official decision a tie for bronze between the Indonesian and the Syrian. Bronze for Indra Gunawan and Azad Albarezi of Indonesia and Syria, silver for Hussein Emre Sachi and gold for Demir Asatoy. The last final in swimming on day one was the men's 4x100 freestyle relay. 8 nations in this, but it was only fitting after the results in the pool today that the 2 nations who set the standard would be Indonesia and Turkey. And just as they had done throughout the whole day, Turkey narrowly edged it. The team of Doga Çelik, Iskender Baslakov, Kemal Arda Gurdal and Hussein Emre Sachi doing enough. Great team display. Turkey the winners, 3:23.58 the time. Bronze for Iran, silver for Indonesia and gold, yet again, for Turkey.
Huge celebrations indeed in judo as Azerbaijan scooped 2 of the first 3 gold medals on offer at the 4th Islamic Solidarity Games here today. The first of the gold medals went to Edinburgh in the women's 48 kilogram category. In a tight contest which went for the 4-minute distance, the 21-year-old Baracha outscored her compatriot and eventually scores with a Wazari to secure her first ever judo gold at the Islamic Solidarity Games. Her opponent unable to get out of it, she has to tap out.
Islamic Solidarity Games. Blue, white representing Morocco.
We have Burachat, Azerbaijan. Karbanli of Azerbaijan, her compatriot here. Tight match. Both on the tatami. A judo actually means gentle way. Doesn't look quite so gentle with the power of strength of these athletes.
Ladies and
So a great win for the youngster and gold medalist.
Hanımlar ve cenablar, 48 kilogram çeki derecesinin final görüşünde Azerbaycan temsilcisi Evdena Bazarakça galip geldi ve 4. İslam Həmrəyli oyunlarının qızıl medalına layiq gördü.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now we'll see the bronze medal contest in 60 kilo category for men on mats 2 and 1.
Hanımlar ve cenablar, çekisi 60 kilograma dek olan kişi judoçuların bürünç medal olmayı
Delighted they walk off. Absolutely pleased. In judo, the competitors still wear their black belts. In many other martial arts, they are opposed to. We now have the bronze medal match in the men's 66 kilogram again Kazakhstan with Otar Bestav.
The winner on mat 2 and the bronze medalist in under 60 kilogram weight class.
İkinci tatamide keçirilen bürünç medal oldu.
So the medal going to Otar Bestav of Kazakhstan. The silver medal match. The gold medal challenge coming from, again, Azerbaijan, looking for that pin down. If he's able to hold on, he's getting the crowd behind him. They know, and he knows, it's just moments away from a gold medal. Orkan Savarov continues to hold that opponent from Turkey on the mat. Despair from Bekir Oslo. Delight and celebrations from Orkan Savarov, the Azerbaijan men's 60 kilogram champion. On to the women's 52 category now. And we have Turkey in white, İrem Korkmaz. And once more, we have Algeria. This time it's Meryem Moussa, the Algerian, who's taking the initiative, pinning her opponent to the floor. But she has to keep her down for at least a minute if she wants to make a score. The referee separates the competitors. Just getting a little bit of attention from the doctor. Could be that the hold down was affecting her ability to breathe properly.
And the bronze medalist in 52 kilo weight class, women.
And the bronze medal going to Algeria through Miriam Moussa. Match now between İrem Korkmaz of Turkey in white, her opponent from Azerbaijan, Nazakat Azizova. Oh, it's a great turnover there from the Turkish fighter. In judo, as opposed to some other martial arts, they are allowed to go off the tatami and continue the match without penalty. And the win and the gold medal goes to İrem Korkmaz of Turkey.
Well, let's have a look at the medal table after day one before leaving you with the best images of the day. Very strong starts made by the host nation Azerbaijan and by Turkey.